The following video is part of a series to help students alleviate stress in daily activities like test taking, presentations, and public speaking. To find more videos like this one, please check the description box below. Hi, today we're going to go ahead and do Viparita Karani, and this particular posture, known as legs up the wall pose, is excellent for helping with nervous exhaustion, boosting our confidence, and also reducing depression. It's one of my favorite poses to teach because it can be useful for all of us that are having difficulty falling asleep at night or just feel overwhelmed and need to take it down a notch. For this reason, when I teach this pose, legs up the wall pose, I often refer to it as natural Xanax pose. It's a great pose, and we feel the effects of the posture within about 3 minutes is when we can feel the full effects of the posture. We want to be cautious with this pose if we have any issues with our back or any issues with eyes, ears, nose, throat, something where we need to be mindful of going into an inversion. So please just keep that in mind for this posture. The great thing about this pose is all you need is a wall. That's it. Or a headboard on your bed, or something to put your legs up on. I've even had a student once who had a tiny New York City apartment, and she put her legs up on her refrigerator because that's what was available. So whatever's available for you will be great. We want to make sure we're comfortable when we lie on the ground. So to get ourselves in the position, we will take one of our hips and place that hip up against the wall. Then from there, we'll gently lean back onto the floor and swing our legs up on the wall. It's a little bit of scooting involved here. If you're able to take your hips and your bottom close to the wall, fantastic. But if that is difficult for you, you can leave some space between your hips and the wall. Once we're here, we'll inhale big, exhale, open our arms nice and wide. Good, and breathe here. So here we are, we're in the position, but maybe we're feeling a little bit uncomfortable. And there are things we can do to make this posture more comfortable. One is if our back is stiff, we can drop our feet down the wall, take a blanket or a pillow or a bolster, and push into the wall with your feet so that we lift the hips up and then slide that blanket or bolster under your hips. Dropping the hips back down. Good. And we want the top of the pelvis to be at the edge of the blanket. From here, we can straighten the legs as much as is comfortable. And if you'd like your bottom up against the wall, you can scoot yourself towards the wall to accomplish that. All right. So from here, we have our legs at a comfortable length. We have our blanket, if that helps our back. And now we'll open up our arms, breathe in deep through the nose, on down towards the belly button. And as we exhale from the belly button. Good, close the rib cage, soften the heart and chest. Good, and then inhale, if you can, through the nose, all the way down to the belly button. And let's reverse that exhale and exhale from the chest, from the rib cage. Good, and then the belly button. Inhaling big from the bottom to the top of the lungs. Exhaling long from the top of the lungs all the way back down to the bottom of the lungs. Good, we continue breathing here, letting the weight of the legs drop in towards the pelvis. Keeping the face soft and the forehead broad and open. Good, as we continue to breathe and relax, we can relax the back of the eyes, the base of the tongue, the face and the lips. And if your toes are starting to feel a little bit tingly, because we are asking the blood to move from the feet towards the torso, you can go ahead and engage. If it's the tingly is a little bit too much, engage the lower part of your abdominal wall. Good, and this will slow the passage of fluid from the legs into the torso. Good, we can be here for up to 3 minutes. But at any point when you've had enough, you're welcome to drop the knees into the chest and roll out of the posture. Now, some other things that are helpful for this particular posture: making sure that our chin is straight up towards the ceiling, keeping the back of the neck open and long. Good, and letting the feet be comfortable on the wall. No worries about the legs being straight. After we've been here for an extended period of time and you're feeling good, we can inhale big. Exhale, allow the thighs to drop down into the chest, and we're going to roll carefully to one side. Good, pause for a second. And then take your top leg, stretch it nice and long. The same leg that's stretched long, we'll use that hand to push the torso up off the floor. Good, and come into a comfortable seated position. Nice. And then from here, just give yourself a few minutes to make sure that you're feeling okay and centered, a little more balanced before carrying on. I hope this posture can help you sleep better, or maybe just reduce some anxiety, boost your confidence, maybe even alleviate a little bit of depression, and know that you can use it at any time. Thank you.